Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
So finally, we scheduled our class after the school time.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, beta. You were free in the second period today?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Good.
ma'am.
So shall we begin the class or shall we wait for 1 more minute for others to join?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, children. Good afternoon to all of you.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, beta. Children, what is your syllabus for UT3?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
Lego 4 and 5.
all in class.
All right, the Vinay and Donna class. So otherwise we have done both the chapters, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
Donna class is not complete.
Yes,
Donna
ma'am.
Ma'am, a
class is
little bit was left.
okay. So let's come to Donna class. Page number 57. We have read, had we read the whole chapter?
Yes, no, ma'am.
Okay. So even the reading wasn't done.
Ma'am, we were on 59th page, second topic.
59 page and second topic.
Last topic.
Okay. Décrire une personne. What does this mean? It means to describe a person. Now, how do we describe somebody? Till now, we had learned to describe ourselves, like je m'appelle, so and so, j'ai, so and so on, and je suis this, je suis that. Now, if you have to describe your friend, how are you going to describe your friend? Either your friend will be masculine or will be feminine. So let's say if it is feminine, how are we going to initiate the description? First of all, by telling her name, right? So let's read it out. The first block I'm going to read out for you. Elle s'appelle Madame Lapierre. What does this line mean? Don't know? Okay. If I say Yamapel Neha Pahava, what do I mean?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
my
I
name is Neha
call
Pawar.
myself Neha Pava.
Yes, I call myself Neha Pahava. Now, when instead of Yamapel, I say Elsapel. Elsapel. What does El mean?
She.
Ma'am, she.
She. Ma'am, she.
She. So can you just relate these two things and make a guess what it is?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
she is
I
called
called.
Lapi.
I called her.
No.
Ma'am,
She
I
calls
called her.
herself. She calls herself Madame
Ma'am,
Lapierre.
ma'am, please tell the page number.
Beta, page number 59. Page number 59. Now start writing. Elsapel means she calls herself. If I say Ilsapel, what does Ilsapel mean? He calls himself. Jamapel, I call myself. Tutapel, you call yourself. So how does it go? Je me, tutor, ilse, else. We have studied these lines. Comment tu t'appelles? We've studied this. And we have studied
Yes.
Comment vous vous appelez? Right? Now we are studying il s'appelle and elle s'appelle. What does elle s'appelle mean? She calls herself. What does il s'appelle mean? Il s'appelle mean
He calls
he
himself.
calls himself. Clear to all of you? Okay. Then the next line is elle est professeur. What does this mean? Yes, Sarthak.
She is professor.
Yes, she is a teacher or professor. Then elle est grande. Prakarsh. What is elle est grande?
Ma'am. mm,
What does grande mean, beta? See, look at the table just given on the opposite side of this of on page number 59. What does the word grande mean?
Ma'am, tall or big?
Yes.
Ma'am, that I was thinking, but I was not getting that word.
All right. So now how will you translate the second sentence?
She is tall. Ma'am, she is
Very
tall.
nice. Okay. Now coming on to the third sentence. Ridhima, what is the third sentence?
Ma'am, what is the meaning of mince?
Now look at that table.
Ma'am, she is thin.
Very good. She is thin. Then Pranit, the last line. Sorry, the next
Ma'am,
line.
she is kind.
Very good. Elle est sympathique. She is kind. Rishit, now your turn. Last line, beta. Rishit,
Yes, ma'am.
how will you read the last line?
Elle a 35 ans. Ma'am, what is the meaning of 35 ans?
Okay, wait. Elle a 35 ans. What is 30? 30 is a number. What is 5? 5 is a number. Which number is
Yes, ma'am.
30
Ma'am, 30.
and which number is 5?
Ma'am, 5.
Ma'am,
Very good.
5.
And what is on? ANS on. What does that mean?
Age. Ma'am, age.
Ears.
Yes.
On means ears. So Rishit, what is the translation of the last sentence?
Ma'am, she is 35 years.
Yes, she is 35 years. But have you seen
Ma'am,
one thing?
aunts means ears.
Yes, ons means ears. Now, have you seen one thing in all these sentences? One thing, you have to put a star to that thing because it is important. When we say she is a teacher, we said LA professor. She is tall, LA grand. She is thin, LA mans. She is kind, LA sympathique. But when we are saying she is 35 years old, what we have put instead of A, we have put A. We haven't put EST here. Why? Because age in French is always told with avoir verb. Is that fine? Write it down. Put a star here and write this thing. Age in French always takes avoir verb. If I have to say I am 38 years, what will I
Ma'am,
say?
EST, ma'am, the word is actually EST. That is used with verb.
No, EST is not used with avoir verb. Single
Okay,
A
ma'am.
is used with age. Avoir verb. Now see, look up at the table on the top of this page. What is this? This is avoir table. So whenever I have to tell my age, I will not use the verb we learnt previously. In the previous chapter, we learnt the verb être, which means to be. I am, you are, she is, he is. If I have to say Prakarsh is 12 years old, I will say Prakarsh a 12 on. Fine? Neha a 38 on. Okay, if I want to say Sarthak, Pranit, and Prakarsh, three of you, I'm talking about three boys, and I'm telling to Ridhima that Prakarsh, Sarthak, A, Pranit, on, do's, on. Why? Because I'm talking about more than one person here. So, how will they be conjugated? They will be conjugated according to ILS. Right? ILS. Is it clear, Sarthak? Prakarsh, is it clear?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Clear.
Very good. It's clear. If I have to say, I am 38 years, please type the sentence in the chat box. I am 38 years old. Pranit beta, how do you write J? Look in the table given above and make the correction and write it once again. How do we write J? We remove that E and put apostrophe in place of E.
Yes, ma'am. When I wrote, then I figured it out.
Okay, good. And Sarthak Sharma, again you made this mistake. I am 38 years old. We never use être verb. With age, we always put avoir verb. Very good, Ridhima. Now, Prakarsh, again the same mistake. Why je suis? It becomes wrong, beta. Je on. Very nice, Pranit. Je trace. Okay, I told number 38. Now, what is number trace? Number trace is 13.
30.
The correct answer is je on. Yes, je on. This is how you're going to tell your age. Okay. Now, everybody will type in the chat box. Ridhima is 12 years old. Ridhima a 12 on. Very nice. Which means Ridhima is 12 years. Very good. Okay. Now you have to translate the sentence. We are 20 years old. We are 20 years old.
How do we write R?
Now, same. Why will we write are? We will uh, conjugate avoir verb according to no.
I've written.
No, Sarthak, beta.
I've written.
How is avoir verb used with no? Look at the table given on the top of this page. A comes with il and l. It depends on the subject pronoun that you are using. The verb always comes according to the subject pronoun. Is that clear? Now, Ridhima,
Yes, ma'am.
again you
Okay,
made the
ma'am.
same mistake. Did you catch your own mistake? Yes? Pranit, very good. Nous avons 20 ans. Prakarsh Khandelwal, 38 is 38. I told number 20. What are you going to type? You are going to type Nous avons 20 ans. We are 20 years. Clear to everyone?
Nous avons 20 ans.
Yes. 20 is called 20. Nous avons 20 ans. Okay. One more last sentence. You all. I'm talking about you all. Okay. You are 12 years old. You all. Not singular you. Pranit, beta, avant. With vous, you have used avant. Is it correct? Check in the table. Vous avez 12 ans. Very nice, Pranit. Vous avez 12 ans, Prakarsh. Very good. Ridhima, beta, you have what did I say? I'm talking about you all. Still, what you did? You used tu. And the whole sentence is also not correct because you have used avoir verb wrongly with tu. Even if it is used with tu, we put as. We do not put single a. Vous avez 12 ans. Sarthak Sharma, why Avon? Why Avon? Huh? Look into the table. Beta, that is why I say we have to keep these tables on our fingertips. Which all tables? Just 3 tables have to be kept on your fingertips. Être verb, avoir verb, and aller verb. If I speak this avoir table, it will be j'ai, tu as, il, elle a, nous avons, vous avez, il, elles ont. Il, elles ont. Okay? Nous avons, vous avez, ils ont, elles ont. ONT is called when we speak ILS and ONT together. It becomes ils ont, elles ont. J'ai, tu as, il a, elle a. So this requires a little practice, children, because still till the end you are making mistakes. Fine? Then the next one, il s'appelle Anish. Now translate it, hurry up and translate it yourself and tell me.
Ma'am,
Yes, Pranit.
ma'am, he calls himself Anish.
No, the
Ma'am,
whole, all the sentences about Anish. Whosoever will tell in one go all the sentences.
Ma'am, what does the second word, second sentence, last word mean?
Étudiant. Étudiant means student. You all are what? You all are étudiant. Okay, Sarthak is ready to tell all. Yes, Sarthak, start.
first, he is Anish. Second, he is student. Third, he is small. Fourth, He is handsome. Fifth, he is 12 years.
Very nice. Very good.
Ma'am,
Now,
Ma'am, first one will be he calls himself Anish.
so what did Sarthak say?
Ma'am, he is Anish.
Yes, Sarthak, he calls himself. Sir and appel together means to call oneself. He calls himself. Okay. Now, Pranit, you're going to do the next one.
Ma'am, which one? Ma'am, Jama
Jamapel.
or
Jamapel.
okay, ma'am. Ma'am, JM will be I am.
Jamapel. Jamapel.
Jama pel will
Jama will be I call myself.
ma'am, may I?
Start.
I call myself Pauline. I am a student. I am short. Ma'am, do we short or small?
Short.
I am short. I am intelligent. I am 13 years.
All right. I am 13 years. Very good. Now, Ridhima. Ridhima, you're going to do the last block.
We call ourselves Dominique and
Beta,
Gerard.
why we? ILS is we.
No, ma'am.
See on the table given above, the pink table. What is written after ILS?
Ma'am,
They. Then
they call themselves Dominique and Gerard. They are students. They are short. They are intelligent. They are 14 years.
very nice. Very good. So is it clear, children? Now, when see, one thing that you have to see, Elsapel, look at the spellings of Elsapel. Look at the spelling of Ilsapel. Look at the spelling of Yamapel. Now, in Yamapel, in place of S apostrophe, we have put M apostrophe. Right? Elsapel, Ilsapel, Yamapel. But here, with ILS, we have put S apostrophe, but the spelling of appel are altogether different. This is also because of the working of the verb, which works differently with different subject pronouns. So just underline this appel verb word here in the last passage and remember the spellings. The rule we will come later in the next class. We will learn the rule later. Then, now, after turning the page on page number 60, the first exercise, can you do it yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have done.
You have done. Okay, hurry up one by
Ma'am,
one. All of us, one by one, all of
Ma'am, I
us
have
will
also
read
done.
these sentences. And you will, suppose Pranit is reading the first sentence, so he has to tell the answer also, and he has to tell the translation also. Fine? Let's start. Pranit, sentence number 1.
Ma'am, je un stilo. I have a stilo.
What is a stilo? What is a
Ma'am, pen.
pen? I have a pen. J'ai un stylo. Speak it again.
Je stilo.
Yes. Children often make mistake by saying here a. So it's not here a, it's j'ai. J'ai un stylo. Okay? Prakarsh, read out the second sentence.
Tu es des stylos. You have pens. You have pens.
Very good. You have some pens or you have pens. Tu as des stylos. Speak it again.
Tu as des stylo.
Very good. Sarthak Sharma. Third sentence.
Il a un livre. It means he he has a book.
Very good. Il a un livre. He has a book. Ridhima. Next one.
Elle a 10 ans. She is 6 years.
6. This is number 6.
Mm,
What is number C's?
10,
SIX.
10, 10,
10.
10.
Yes. Ella Dizon. Ella Dizon, she is 10 years. RN Kumar. Read out the next sentence. RN Kumar is there? Okay, Rishit Agarwal. It's your turn. Aryan, beta, no problem if you don't know to translate. You can simply read out and tell me the answer. Aryan, can you read it out? Why, beta? Directly you're saying no, ma'am. Why so? Just give it a try. How will you learn if you'll not try? Aryan, and please open your camera. I don't even know who you are. I don't even remember your face. Open your camera. Aryan is saying, ma'am, I'm attending the class for the first time. You are attending the class for the first time. You have
Yes,
not
ma'am.
attended any class before.
No, ma'am.
Are you a newcomer in this school? You were there last year?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, Aryan is going to repeat after me the fifth sentence. Say, nous avons
Nous avons
des cahiers.
des cahiers.
Okay. What does nous avons means? Nous avons means we have. We have some books. Sorry, some copies. We have some copies. Again, the whole sentence. Nous avons des cahiers.
Nous avons des cahiers.
Yes, very good. See, you could read it so well. Now, better do one thing. You would have told me in the beginning only that you're a newcomer and you're attending the class for the first time. Newcomer as in this class. So, I would have made you write translation for each and every sentence. Now, just write down the translation. What does nous avons des cahiers mean? Take a pencil in your hand and write down after each sentence. Okay, Rishit. Rishit is not replying now.
Ma'am, cahier means notebooks.
Yes, cahier means notebook. Okay, Prakarsh. Next sentence.
Vous avez une voiture. You have car.
Okay. Vous avez une voiture. Speak it.
Vous avez une voiture.
Voiture. Ture.
Voiture.
What is OI? Yes, very good. What is OI sound in French? It's OUA. Write it down. OUA. So how do we read this word? We read this word voiture. Voiture. Vous avez une voiture. You have,
Voiture.
very good. You have a car. Then, who is going to read out the next sentence? Pranit, your turn.
Ma'am, ils ont un ballon.
Ils ont, ils ont un ballon.
Ils ont un ballon.
Hmm.
Ma'am, I don't remember the meaning of
Ballon
ballon.
is a ball.
Okay, ma'am.
So what is the translation?
Ma'am, so it will be they have a ball.
Yes, they have a ball. Ils ont un ballon.
Ils ont un ballon.
Very good. Now next, where is Ridhima? Ridhima has left.
Ma'am, Riddhima and Sarthak both left.
Yes. One more person has left. Rishit.
I'm Rishit.
Why are they leaving? Okay, the 8th sentence. Prakarsh. No, Aryan Kumar.
Ma'am, Riddhima came.
Aryan Kumar, better try out the next sentence.
Elle elle est une bicycle.
Okay. Elles ont, read out. Elles ont
Elles ont
une
une
bicyclette.
bicyclette.
Yes. So what are you going to put in the blank? We are going to put O-N-T. O-N-T. Have you done these exercises before, beta?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. Prakash, after this class, you are going to share the picture of these exercises in the class group.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay? And Aryan, you definitely, positively have to complete this work. Is that fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, elles ont une bicyclette. What does that mean? It means they have a cycle or they have a bicycle. Fine. Now, children, take out your French copies and write down the table given on page number 59. Avoir verb. You have to write what is avoir verb? It means to have. If I want to say I have, what will I say? J'ai. If I want to say you have, what will you say? Tu as. Write down this complete table and let me know. In French and in English. All right, Aryan?
Yes, ma'am.
Start doing this work.
Ma'am, first table. Complete using the verb avoir.
Beta, only avoir table. Nothing else.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, written.
All of
Ma'am,
you
I've
have
done.
written? All of you have done?
Yes, ma'am,
Ridhima?
written.
Okay. Then coming on to the next part. What about you, Aryan and Ridhima? Written? All right, write it.
And Ridhima has 2 minutes or 3 minutes.
Ridhima is saying only 2 are left.
Ma'am, you have checked also my this chapter.
Okay, very nice. You must have sent it in school, no?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, done.
Done, very good. Now, coming on to the next thing. In the second exercise, just read these sentences and tell me the translation. One by one, all of you. 4 of you are here in the class? Yes, starting with Ridhima.
Ils are Indians. They are Indians.
Very nice. Next. Next, Prakarsh, read.
They have ball. They have ball.
They have ball. Read it in
Masculine.
French.
Ils on a ballon.
Very nice. Ils ont un ballon. Then, Pranit.
Elles sont intelligentes.
Elles ont intelligent. So, what
Elles
is it?
sont intelligentes.
What is the
Ma'am,
translation?
they are kind. No, they are intelligent.
Okay, they are intelligent. Good. And Aryan, the fourth sentence.
Elle on dos on.
Okay. Elles ont 12 ans.
Elle or dos on.
Yes. What does it mean? It means they are 12 years.
Okay, ma'am.
Read out again. Elles ont 12 ans. Elles ont? Yes,
Elles on
12 ans.
Ma'am, in the first sentence, Indians is like pronounced as Indians or Indians only.
Indian. It's Indian.
Okay, ma'am.
Ils sont Indiens. And if it would have been double N-E, we make it double N-E with feminine noun. So in that case, we read it out L-A, Indian. Indian and Indian. This is the difference. All right. Now the next exercise on page number 61 is a very important exercise. No doubt you must have done it before, but it has to be done very carefully because children make a lot of mistake in this exercise. So we are going to do this exercise in the next class. Fine, the next Saturday, because we are not left with any time now. And one more thing. Now let's come on to apprenant on page number 60. Apprenant. Now I'll read it out quickly for you all. Ami. Ami is what? Ami is a friend. Okay. Which friend? A friend with masculine gender is called Ami. While a friend with a feminine gender is called Ami, but we add E to it. Second, Ella Kailash. If I want to ask what is her age, what am I going to ask? Ella Kailash. Then NLF, UNLF. With LF remains same. LF means student or pupil. We only change the article to specify which gender are we talking about. NLF or UNLF. Then, un livre de français. French book. En plus, moreover. And voila. There is or there are. If I want to say for one thing, there is, then also I'll say voila. If I want to say there are, then also I'll say voila. Fine? So that's all for today, children. Hope to see you
Thank you,
next
ma'am.
week now. Yes. Bye to all of you.